He's battled through injuries, rivalries, controversies, and the pressure of being the world's most scrutinized tennis champion. But for Novak Djokovic, greatness doesn't end when he steps off the court. It begins when the applause dies down and real life takes over. What does Novak do with the fortune he's earned from smashing records and rewriting tennis history? How does a man worth over $260 million choose to live, invest, and sometimes give it all away? Stay till the end, because how Novak spends his millions in 2025 will surprise even his biggest fans. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, Novak loves cars, but don't picture a garage full of gas-guzzling monsters just for show. Novak's taste is pure sophistication, performance, and a dose of eco-consciousness that might surprise you. At the heart of his collection sits the 2025 all-electric Porsche Taycan Turbo S, a car that fuses mind-bending acceleration with silent, guilt-free speed. This is Novak's new favorite, often seen gliding down the winding roads of Marbella, windows down, music up, and the Spanish sun beaming overhead. But the Porsche isn't alone. There's the roaring Bentley Continental GT, a badge of sporting royalty, the elegant Aston Martin DB9 for those nights out in Monte Carlo, a Tesla Model X, because why not be sustainable and stylish at the same time? And yes, the Audi R8, a nod to his love for precision and German engineering. Novak's not just a collector. He's a brand ambassador for Peugeot, too. He's often spotted in the new Peugeot 508 Sport Engineered, showing the world you can be a champion and care for the planet at the same time. But here's what fans rarely see. Novak is often the one behind the wheel, with his kids in the back, making silly faces, running errands like any dad. Even his cars are a reflection of who he is, grounded, practical, but with a taste for the extraordinary. Now, where does the world's best tennis player unwind after a grueling 5-set battle? Novak's real estate story starts in Marbella, Spain. He bought his $12 million mansion here in late 2020, but he's turned it into a true sanctuary, a home for healing, for training, and for family. Picture this: 9 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a panoramic sea view, an infinity pool that seems to spill right into the Mediterranean. There's a state-of-the-art gym, an indoor spa, a Turkish bath, and a private tennis court where Novak is often seen training with his kids at sunrise. The house is a mix of modern architecture and Serbian soul. In the kitchen, Novak's mother is making her famous ajvar. In the backyard, he's grilling vegetables for his plant-based diet, laughing with old friends and new. This isn't just luxury, it's home. But that's only the beginning. Novak has gifted his parents a penthouse in Belgrade, a place that overlooks the city where his dreams began. The building, with its glass-wrapped pool and open-plan lounge, is a constant reminder of how far he's come, but also of where he started. He's got a modern villa in Miami Beach, 2 private pools, minimalist design, everything sunlight and serenity. And in New York, 2 condos in the heart of Soho for when the US Open comes calling. And in 2025, Novak unveiled his most personal property yet, a solar-powered eco-villa in the south of France. This retreat, surrounded by olive trees and wildflowers, is built entirely from sustainable materials. Here, Novak goes completely offline. No screens, no media, just family, books, and peace. How do you cross 3 continents in a week and still make it home for bedtime stories? For Novak, time is the most precious luxury. His NetJet's private jet is more than a status symbol. It's the key to his double life as superstar and super dad. The jet is always ready. After lifting a trophy in Melbourne, he's airborne within hours, landing in Belgrade to celebrate his son's birthday. No crowds, no fuss, just Novak, his family, and the world beneath his feet. But sometimes the journey is the reward. Novak's Manhattan 60 yacht is a floating villa on the Mediterranean. 4 cabins, a gourmet kitchen, and a deck where he and his wife, Jelena, watch the sunset, far from paparazzi and pressure. In 2025, he chartered a new eco-catamaran for a month-long Greek island tour, a trip so private and pure that fans only heard about it from the rare photos Jelena posted online. Even at sea, Novak chooses sustainability, leaving only ripples behind. If you've ever watched Novak lift a trophy, you've noticed the watch. Since 2014, he's been the face of Seiko, and every year they've released a new limited edition Djokovic model. The latest? The 2025 Seiko Astron GPS Solar, a watch that sets itself no matter where Novak lands, a subtle symbol of his ever-global life. His fashion is more than branding, it's an identity. The Lacoste crocodile is stitched to every polo, every jacket, and with a record deal signed in 2023, Novak is now one of the highest-paid fashion ambassadors in sport. He's collaborated on eco-friendly tenniswear, launching a green line in 2025 that's both stylish and sustainable. His signature Asics sneakers sell out worldwide within hours. Fans copy his look. Brands chase his endorsement. But for Novak, it's not about trends. It's about leaving a mark, quietly but powerfully. Beneath the trophies and sponsorships, Novak Djokovic has built an empire. His Novak cafe and restaurant chain in Serbia is a local icon, serving traditional Serbian food with a health twist. In 2024, he took the brand global, opening in Dubai, turning Balkan comfort food into an international sensation. His Djokolife brand exploded as health and wellness became the world's obsession. Today, it sells everything from organic supplements to eco-friendly home products, and Djokovic's plant-based food line is now in health stores across Europe. Novak is an early investor in Universal Tennis Rating, UTR, helping change the way the world measures tennis talent. In 2024, he backed Climber, an AI-driven fitness app that's already signed up thousands of young athletes. But Novak's proudest business move might be the Djokovic Tennis Academy, opened in 2025 in Serbia. More than just a training ground, it's a leadership school, giving scholarships to underprivileged kids who dream of more than just a game. For Novak, the Academy is the legacy project, proof that his millions are building something that outlasts any career. If you want to know what Novak Djokovic truly values, don't look at his cars or his watches. Look at the lives he's changed. The Novak Djokovic Foundation has, as of 2025, built over 50 schools, trained more than 2,000 teachers, and supported over 30,000 children in Serbia and neighboring countries. His foundation's new Champions for Peace scholarship has opened doors for children fleeing war, poverty, and disaster. In 2024, when catastrophic floods hit the Balkans, Novak was on the ground, not just writing checks but visiting villages, raising millions for relief and rebuilding. He's a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, but his charity isn't a photo op. It's real, it's local, and it's relentless. This year, Novak made his boldest move yet. He bought and restored a centuries-old Serbian monastery on the brink of collapse. Instead of keeping it as a private estate, he transformed it into a home for orphans and a school for the arts, culture, and sport. Novak spends weekends there, away from the spotlight, teaching chess to children, playing table tennis, and giving them hope. This, for Novak, is what it means to be rich. It's one thing to be a tennis legend. It's another to be one of the richest athletes alive. By 2025, Novak Djokovic's net worth exceeds $260 million. But unlike many of his peers, Novak's earnings are now driven more by off-court ventures than by prize money alone. Lacoste, Asics, Seiko, Peugeot, Head. Each brand partnership brings millions yearly. With his booming businesses, real estate, and a quiet stock portfolio in tech and green energy, Novak is wealthier now than ever before. But the true flex? He barely spends on himself. Most of his fortune is either invested, growing, or given away. Even his splurges, the eco-villa, the monastery, the yacht, double as places for family, friends, and those he helps. Ask Novak what matters most, and he'll point to his family, his foundation, and the chance to inspire kids who grew up like he did, with big dreams and no guarantees. What's the wildest thing Novak Djokovic has bought with his millions? Not a diamond watch, not a supercar, not even the yacht. In 2025, Novak made headlines by outbidding private collectors for a crumbling monastery near his hometown. But instead of turning it into a fortress, he threw open the doors. The monastery is now alive with music, sports, art, and laughter. Orphaned children live and learn here. Aspiring athletes come for free clinics. Serbian artists stage plays in the old chapel. The world called it a PR move, but Novak doesn't care. For him, it's a return to his roots, a way to give the next generation something more valuable than money: hope, heritage, and a future. For Novak Djokovic, spending millions isn't about flashing wealth. It's about rewriting the story for those who need it most. Whether he's driving an electric Porsche, swimming with his kids in Marbella, or teaching chess in a centuries-old monastery, Novak is always building something bigger than himself. His legacy isn't measured in gold or granite. It's written in the hearts he's lifted, the dreams he's sparked, and the world he's changing, one choice at a time. Which Novak story surprised you the most? The eco-villa? The secret yacht trips? The monastery for orphans? Tell us in the comments. Smash the like button if you believe in using success for good. And don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories from tennis's greatest legends. Because Novak Djokovic isn't just spending millions, he's spending them on a better world.